Hello, Cowboy Nation. I am Daniel, and welcome to week 13 of the 2011 season of the NFL. Okay, now the Cowboys have won 4 games in a row, which is good, because when you're 3-4, and then suddenly you're 7-4, that's a big difference. That is such a big difference that we are now 1 game in the lead for the division title. We're 1 whole game ahead of the New York Giants. So this game right now, this week, is very important. Because this is where we finally get to see what kind of a team do we really have. Because the Cowboys have a history of playing down to the competition. They have a recent history of playing below expectations. And that's very annoying. Can we do what needs to be done when we really don't have to? A championship team does. So the last game the Cowboys played was on Thanksgiving Day, which means that we've had 10 days to prepare for this. And what, pray tell, have we prepared for? We have been preparing for Patrick Peterson, a rookie defensive back and kick returner, who's played 11 games in his glorious career of an NFL player, and already he's returned 4 punts for touchdowns. That's pretty good. And that makes me a little nervous because the Dallas Cowboys special teams, the coverage units, have not been very special. So I'm a little concerned about that. The Arizona Cardinals also happen to possess the 22nd ranked passing offense, which is good news for us because our secondary is kind of weak. But here's the thing. Even if they were the 32nd best passing offense, they still have a guy on their team called Larry Fitzgerald. So I'm also a little nervous about that. Now the Arizona Cardinals have also allowed the 3rd most sacks in the entire league, which is more good news for us because we have the leading sacker in the NFL with DeMarcus Ware. He's got 14 sacks right now. Now, that looks good on paper. Will it translate to the field? I don't know. The Arizona Cardinals are also ranked 25th against the pass and 25th against the run, which is more good news for us because the Dallas Cowboys have a pretty good passing attack. And in the past month, they've also had a really good run attack. Again, looks good on paper, but will it translate to the field? I don't know! Okay, here's a big deal. Beanie Wells is the running back of the Arizona Cardinals. Last week against the Rams, he posted over 200 yards rushing. 228 to be exact. Okay, here's what I know about big-time running backs that have big-time days. In all the years of my experience of fantasy football, I know this. When a running back has a really big day and gets especially over 200 yards rushing, drop him. Do not start him the next week, especially in the playoffs. They never produce in the second week. They can rush for 500 yards one week. They're gonna be lucky to get 32 yards the next week. This isn't the playoffs, but it is December, so it's getting closer. It's getting closer to the playoffs. So my personal experience tells me that we have nothing to worry about with Beanie Wells. But speaking as a Cowboy fan, I don't know. I'm a little nervous. Anyway, as we go into this game against the Arizona Cardinals, just remember it all comes down to this. If the Dallas Cowboys can win their next 9 games, then they'll be Super Bowl champions. It's really just that simple. So my prediction for the week, Dallas Cowboys against the Arizona Cardinals, week 13, I say Dallas 34, Arizona 27. The Cowboys should win. But remember, keep an eye out for Beanie Wells, keep an eye out for Larry Fitzgerald, keep an eye out for the sack production of DeMarcus Ware, and above all else, keep an eye out for, will the Cowboys do what needs to be done when they don't really have to do it yet? Their backs aren't pinned up against the wall, so there's like no pressure. So are they going to do what needs to be done and go out there and take care of business, or are they just going to, well, this game's not really important. We'll win just by showing up and then they get beat and embarrassed, and then the media has to slaughter them for the next week so that they'll finally wake up, and then they'll have a good game the next week. I don't know, it's very annoying. Remember when the Cowboys used to be like just winners? They used to just go out there and just want to win all the time. That was good stuff. Well, so there you have it. Cowboys 34, Cardinals 27. That's my report for this week. I guess I will see you on the other side.